One of my favorite places to travel was Istanbul, Turkey. Back in 2014, when I took my first trip to Tanzania, I was transiting back from Tanzania back to Amsterdam, and my son said, "Hey, Dad, if you're going to be so close, you have to go to Istanbul." He had gone there for his honeymoon, and so with that, I added that to my itinerary. So when I was there, I attempted to be the next Rick Steves using my iPhone, and I shot a lot of video, and you'll see some of the outtakes here that I had done. But I had lost the videos, and so just recently I was going through some of my old hard drives, and I found a directory titled Large iPhone Export. And there they were. I was so excited to see them. So you'll get a chance to see some of the highlights of the places that I really enjoyed going. The Galata Bridge, also eating some herring, sandwiches, etc. But not only that, there's also kind of a fun thing you'll want to watch for. There's a food vendor that's he takes 5 flavors of taffy and twirls it on a stick, and it was really good. You'll see my official review on that, and not only that, you'll also get a chance to see some musicians and also a gentleman that was doing a unique serving of ice cream. So I hope you enjoy these lost episodes from my Istanbul trip.
Hi, it's Terry. I'm in Istanbul today. I'm at the Sultan Ahmed Mosque in Istanbul. It's also known as the Blue Mosque, and the reason it's called the Blue Mosque is in the interior there's over 21,000 blue tiles, and the color is primarily blue inside the interior. This is built by the 14th Sultan of the Ottoman Empire, who ruled over 3 continents back in the early 1600s. He was only 14 years old when he started building this, and he lived to the ripe old age of only 28. Well, right behind me is the Hippodrome. This was renovated by Constantine after he came here in 324. He moved the seat of the government from Rome here to the city of Constantine, or also known as Constantinople. And you look behind me here, it's pretty amazing structure. It's pretty big. It was over 1,500 feet long and over 450 feet wide, and it actually seated over 100,000 people. This is where they held the chariot races, and it's one of the few locations where, basically the emperor and the common people would be seen together. So right here, I'm in the center of where they had the chariot races. Actually, this was the center aisle. Basically, they ran around this. So right now, where I'm standing, this would be the track where the chariots would race. Though it's about 6 feet below where I'm at today. So if you look behind me, you're going to see this track would have gone down about 1,500 feet, and they would turn around and then they'd come back track, and they would run straight down ahead of me, turn the corner, and then run back. And there's about a 1,500 foot track, and you can see this is the actual floor of it was right here. The old track is actually about 6 feet below me, and if you look here at the base of the obelisk, you can see some remnants of what was left here. So it's pretty interesting to have this here, and off to our right and left we would have had a stand, so we would have had 100,000 people all the way around here, which I think is pretty amazing, especially anyways, it's kind of a fun historical thing to see here in Turkey. Anyway, just a little history for you here in Turkey, and hope you enjoy this. It's always kind of fun to learn so much more about other cultures and really see history instead of in a book, but actually in person. I think it's a better way to learn than just cruising on the internet, which I know can be fun too. That's what I'm doing. Well, it looks like I made a new friend here in Istanbul. There's spices everywhere, there's Turkish delights, there's all kinds of things. And anyways, it's kind of fun to explore this market. It's hard to walk through without someone saying, "Welcome, my friend." So it's kind of a fun greeting that you get every day. Anyway, it's kind of a fun place to check out. A funny trick the shoe shine guys do is they drop their brushes right in front of you, try to spark a conversation. It's kind of funny. A lot of fish here as well. One of my favorite places here in Istanbul to walk is the Galata Bridge, and with all the fishermen here, it just makes for some interesting photo opportunities. One of my favorite places here in Istanbul to walk is the Galata Bridge. One of my favorite places here in Istanbul is the Galata Bridge. One of my favorite places here in Istanbul is the Galata Bridge. You can see there's fishermen everywhere. There's a city of 14 million people, so there's always people here as well. And it's really quite busy. Sometimes it's kind of fun to come here at nighttime. But during the day, there's well over 200 to 300 fishermen that are fishing on a regular basis here. And there's vendors, food vendors, and there's just so much to see here. And it's just such an interesting city. Well, you just saw this being made, so we'll give it a try. Let's see how it tastes. It's really good. I like it. Actually, it's softer than I thought it would be. I thought it would be a really hard candy, but no, it's very, very tasty. I'm glad I gave it a try. Well, I gotta say this thing's grubbing. It's really good. I ate most of it. It's only about $3 US dollars. It's 6 Turkish liras, and it's herring, lettuce, and bread and onions, and that's basically it. It's very, very delicious. So I'm glad I gave it a shot and tried it. This is the one thing I go out of my way for here in Istanbul. These are little donuts that have honey on them, and this is my favorite spot to get them, right behind me here. And 3 Turkish lira, you can't beat the price.
Böyle diyoruz. Canım benim. Nasılsın? Çok az kaldı.
Where from? Well, guys, hope you're having a good holiday. You just saw my Thanksgiving meal being made. So anyway, having a little bit of what's called salep as well. This right here, you know, it's fantastic. I actually like it. It's one of my favorite drinks. You can buy it everywhere here on from the different carts. Anyway, just wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you in about a week or so. Well, that was the Pope, guys. Yeah, song. Pretty amazing to see, quite honestly. Anyway, it's kind of fun. Anyway. The best part of waking up here in Amsterdam is these little coffee things. I love this. Just simply make a cup of coffee with it. Thing's really loud. So my last day here, I'm heading home tonight, or today. I guess it'll be about 24 hours from now. I'll be back at home in Seattle. Um, don't have much money left. I have like 30 euros in cash. I think I have like $5 in my bank account, and luckily they took $50 credit and held it on my card so I can pay for the taxes and stuff on my room here. So, 5 weeks you spend a lot more money than you expect, but it's been an epic journey. I've just had so much fun, and I really can't wait to get home. And this is perfect. Perfect way to start the morning. And I'll be heading out in a couple hours to the airport. Take the tram, take the train, get to the airport, and then off to Seattle. Anyway, so this is probably my last video for the trip. Kind of sad, but I'm happy as well. Can't wait to see my friends and family.